Can BRICS overtake the G20? The G20 currently represents approximately 80% to 85% of global GDP. It is the most powerful economic forum in the world. But a rapidly expanding coalition is capturing global attention. A group once dismissed as an emerging market experiment is now challenging the traditional balance of power. That group is called BRICS.
The question is no longer whether BRICS matters. The question is, can BRICS eventually rival or even reshape the global economic order? Let's find out. What is BRICS? BRICS originally consisted of 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. However, the alliance has expanded. Additional members and partners have increased BRICS's global reach across multiple continents. Together, BRICS now represents a significant share of global population and energy production.
World. And perhaps most importantly, a growing desire for a more multipolar world. BRI's biggest advantage. The greatest strength of BRI's isn't wealth, it's scale. Consider the numbers. BRI's countries account for more than 40% of the world's population. Massive energy reserves, large consumer markets, expanding industrial sectors. The economic engines driving this growth are primarily China and India. Together, these two nations alone represent billions of people and enormous economic potential. Population creates labor. Labor creates production. Production creates economic influence. And BRICS has plenty of all three. Why the G20 still dominates. Despite BRICS's rapid growth, the G20 remains the world's most influential economic forum. Why? Because the G20 includes nearly all major economic powers, including United States, China, India, Japan, Germany, France, United Kingdom. The currency question. One of the biggest discussions surrounding BRICS involves currency. For decades, the global financial system has largely revolved around the United States dollar. Many BRICS nations have explored ways to increase trade using their own currencies. Why? Because reducing dependence on a single reserve currency could increase financial flexibility, reduce exchange rate risks, expand regional influence. However, replacing or significantly challenging the dollar would require deep financial markets, global trust, stable institutions, massive international adoption. That's a very high bar, and it explains why the dollar remains dominant today. BRICS' biggest challenge? BRICS possesses tremendous potential, but it also faces significant challenges. Its members differ greatly in political systems, economic priorities, regional interests, and security concerns. Unlike the G20, which serves as a broad economic forum, BRICS must coordinate among nations with very different goals. Maintaining unity while expanding membership will be one of its greatest tests. Growth creates opportunity, but it also creates complexity. Who has the future? The answer may surprise you. This may not be a contest where one side wins and the other loses. Instead, the G20 and BRICS could shape different parts of the global system simultaneously. The G20 may continue leading global economic coordination. Meanwhile, BRICS may increase its influence across trade partnerships, infrastructure projects, with skepticism, pluralization, development financing, regional cooperation. The future may not belong to one bloc. It may belong to multiple centers of power, working and competing at the same time. Final verdict. Can BRICS overtake the G20? At this moment, no. The G20's economic reach remains far larger. But can BRICS become one of the most influential forces in the 21st century? Absolutely. Its population, resources, manufacturing power, and strategic importance make it impossible to ignore. The global economy is evolving, and BRICS is one of the biggest reasons why. The world's balance of power is changing. The G20 remains the heavyweight champion, but BRICS is growing stronger every year. Will the future be dominated by traditional economic powers? Or are we witnessing the rise of a new global order? Comment below and tell us your prediction. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into economics, geopolitics, and global power. And don't miss Part 4, the world's largest economies in 2050. Who will be number 1?